Yes. In other energy news, this Monday, more than $10 billion of oil, gas, and renewable energy projects were showcased in the premier deal room of the just concluded Invest in Africa Energy Forum held in Paris. Here is the head of the Africa Energy Chamber, NG Ayuk, speaking to the central issue of making energy poverty history for Africa at the Francis Summit. Let's listen.
A city that has shown transformative places around the world, a city that has become comparable to what an African Renaissance is, a city that has become something where we as Africans, we as the energy sector, is always proud to call it home, a city that paves the way for a future of what Africa, when it comes to investment, would mean. But a city that also understands what energy means. Guess what happened the last month? You also understand in Europe what energy poverty means. I wouldn't talk about Spain and Portugal. They have some real issues there. But we also know, to preface this, at the outset, 600 million Africans have no access to electricity, 900 million without access to clean cooking technologies. These gatherings are very, very important to drive us to foster positive change, that we fix that issue. You know why? Because energy is life. Energy is what drives humanity. Energy is what that cultivates a human experience that will shape the world. And for Africa, where you're going to find 1 in 4 persons in this planet Earth would live by 2050. This continent, more than ever, is going to be that continent that needs more energy today, tomorrow, and the future. And you are those drivers that are going to start that change, that journey to an African energy independence and an African energy dominance. It starts with you, and I urge you, as we drive these discussions over the next 2 days, we ensure that we put that at the forefront. But that can be said without acknowledging those that have been here and have had strides. As we saw in the opening video, I met with the Mauritanian minister yesterday, and I told him no country has been able to do cross-border gas projects. Didn't fight, didn't quarrel, they just got it done. They got it done. Mauritania, Senegal, last month, first cargo GTA, and more is going to come. Mr. Minister, we thank you. You showed that it's possible in Africa. That is not just going to be unitization in foreign countries, that in Africa we can come together and really get cross-border collaboration. You showed that it's also possible to kick their companies a little bit when they go out of hand, but it's also great to see that those dialogues continue. Frank Player needs the next contract because he's still trying to make more money with Technip Energies. And again, I'm a capitalist, okay? I'm not against people making money. I want each one of you to make a lot of money. If you don't like money, get out of the room. This is the wrong place. You got to make money. And Frank, if I'm a clean check for moi. But it's important that we also, Minister, as you here, and as you talk to your colleagues, we give this industry the foothold that it needs. And it goes with us driving African content, not just local content, but African content. It goes with us empowering women in the industry to not just be behind and not just be people that just say, we just have a few women. No. In a continent with 53% women, it'll be very foolish, actually, to build an energy industry that do not prioritize the role of women. African women still the last hired and the first fired in our industry. We still have rules that still keep women behind when it comes to our energy development. And you know what? I will not stop saying it. It is right. It is the right thing to do when it comes to hiring women in our industry. Our industry would never achieve its full potential when we don't prioritize that role. the African woman, is going to be those that shape our future. And it starts with energy. We don't have to wait to be forced to do it. We have to take leadership and lead on this issue. And I urge you, as we discuss investment today, that we prioritize that role. We prioritize STEM education. We prioritize and we incentivize it, because that is going to shape that future that we want.